Hello, thank you for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be, sorry, just a second, there we go. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio placements. Hello, Scorpios. Thanks for being here with me. I apologize for my absence during your season. I had some life issues to attend to, but I am back and ready to see what Sagittarius season has in store for you. I don't know why, but I've got a feeling this is going to be a bit of a fiery reading. But let's see what comes out. I'm just going to pull from the tarot to see what energies are going to be around you during Sagittarius season, what you can expect. I'm going to clarify with the tarot, and then we will end with a few cards from the Astrology Oracle deck. Give us some insight, guidance, clarity, what signs you might be dealing with, some advice. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. If this reading does resonate, please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I am doing these readings a week into Sagittarius season, so the energies I talk about in the beginning could have already happened, but not necessarily. Like I said, take it how it resonates, but we'll see how it comes out. So immediately we have the Six of Swords. So I feel like in the beginning of Sagittarius season, you walked away, you had to take a momentary break. I feel like your season, possibly towards the end of Scorpio season, you experienced some conflict, something that caused rocky waters. Feels like it came out of nowhere. We'll see what clarifies this Six of Swords as we continue with the reading, but feels like there was a need for you to kind of remove yourself. I feel the Six of Swords, I feel is very you felt like you had to isolate yourself in the beginning of Sagittarius season. Looks like you had to protect yourself from something. You had to move away from something. Yeah, look at that. We have the Nine of Swords. Something was causing you anxiety, stress, sleepless nights. It feels like you had to, you felt like you had to protect your mental state. Beginning of Sagittarius season. What do we have here? Oh my, Scorpio. The devil. Right in the center. Okay. Temptation and obsession during Scorpio or Sagittarius season. Possibly very tempted by something, and I see this as a temptation. Something is taxing with the Six of Swords, Nine of Swords, and I feel like this devil came out. It's possible there's an energy that enters into your life during Sagittarius season that kind of has your answers, or an energy that you rely on. Can I get two more for Scorpio, please, for Sagittarius season? You might find yourself leaning back on some of your more unhealthy habits and behaviors. Wow, we have the Nine of Wands. One more for Scorpio, please, for Sagittarius season, and the Five of Wands. Okay. Here's maybe some of that fire I felt coming out towards the end. Okay, for some of you are ready to go on an adventure. You have, excuse me, you have a kind of restless, get up and go energy. You're ready to explore. You're ready to, I feel like you're ready for the next page, like the next chapter of your journey. I feel like you are ready for that, but it feels like the universe that's not necessarily what's happening. And I feel like that's part of what causes, right? That's not what the universe has in store necessarily. So what you're ready for, it doesn't look like it's being presented to you. We'll see as we clarify. Energies can change, but it kind of feels like you have a restless, get up and go energy. This for some of you. that you're just not able to put into motion, and that's causing some frustration. And because you have to pull back from this energy that is that this get up and go energy. For others of you, you're having to pull away from either a child or in a family situation or someone that's either younger than you or is behaving younger. You're having to pull away, possibly block this person. There was once happiness, but now you're having to strategize mentally. Like, you're having to strategize how to deal with this person, how to block them, how to be away from them. That's part of this moving away. Okay, let's see what else is going on with Scorpio. There's a lot of obsessive thoughts here with the Nine of Swords and the Devil. And we have the Nine of Wands coming out too. So I see you being very discerning, having your guard up, feeling a little broken during Sagittarius season. But this Five of Wands tells me that you pick up by the end of Sagittarius season, you're feeling like you're ready, for combat again. And I don't mean that in a militant sense. I mean it in a playful, like you're ready to play again by the end of Sagittarius season. And it could be before the end. But let's see. What is the Six of Swords? Because it feels like there's you felt the need to walk away from an energy that was causing you mental duress too. Let's see, what else for the Six of Swords? Anything else for the Six of Swords? There we go. The Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Feel like you're moving towards your options. There was an energy that you were around possibly during your season that made you feel like you didn't have any options, that made you feel very stuck where you were, that caused you to feel stuck. And I feel like this person did this through words. They caused you to think that you were stuck. I don't feel like this person did anything like to your, I'm not seeing like to your physical environment or anything like that, but it was like I don't know, there's an energy that just convinced you, that caused you to be really up in your head. And I feel like the beginning of Sagittarius season or sometime you move away from that energy and it causes you to be more tapped into your desires, and it opens the doors again. You can see your options again. Yeah, the world. It's like you can see the world again. Whoopsies. The Six of Pentacles. There's balance. Compassion. For some of you, this is a breakup. Some of you, that's why this is so painful, and it's possible this devil energy is you being tempted to go back to this person. Yeah, some of you had to leave someone and you're single now. This is someone you had a good time with, but ultimately I feel like they were, they might have been, this person might have even been a little greedy, financially, a bit of a hoarder. That's the energy you're leaving behind. We have the Nine of Swords, the Star. What else for this Nine of Swords? Feels like you're grieving the loss of something here with the Six of Swords. It's almost like, Scorpio, the Six of Swords isn't permanently moving away from something. But being followed by the Six of Swords is not. Being followed by the Nine of Swords, I feel like you did permanently move away from something. So, it's like maybe you, in the beginning or during Sagittarius season, you move away from something that wasn't making you feel good, and you realize how much better you feel once you've moved away from that energy. And part of this anxiety and the sleepless nights is that it's like, you're not going back. You know that you can't return. Wow. I love that this card came out. The Five of Swords reversed. Because, right, the Five of Swords comes right before the Six of Swords. And that's what I was talking about. Do you see how this person is grabbing their head, right? They don't know how to think. They don't know what to think. They're confused mentally. It's all in their head. They're not connected to their emotions, right? That's why there's emotions, water back here, this person. Right? Here's someone standing on the emotions. And this person just completely removed from them. So I feel like that's part of what part of what some energy, what was happening is that you were really removed from yourself, your emotions. It's Seven of Cups, right? Moving away from that energy, you can see your options. But this was an energy, right? This was Five of Swords came out reversed. So that mental, it almost feels like mental manipulation. It's going away. I feel like this is a painful process, though, and this Nine of Swords is here. You're being kept up at night by these thoughts because this was a union. Whatever this was that you've walked away from, you once saw a great deal of hope in it. Like I said, some of you are having to actually walk away from a child. Virgo got a similar message. Scorpio, I don't know if you have any Virgo in your chart, but they got something a little similar. This is really painful for you, Scorpio, to have to walk away from, but you know that it's what you have to do because you're it feels like you're getting, look at that, the Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands. For a lot of you, this is love. It's love. It's someone that while you feel very romantic with them and very passionate towards them, they've left you out in the cold so many times that you have to leave for good. If it's not love, it's a creative project. There's a creative project you were working on. You've tried so many times. This was a very attractive offer, but it's like the ball has been dropped so many times that you have to walk away from it. All right, what is this Devil energy? Because this feels like you being tempted to go back to what you are leaving behind. Of course, the Lovers, of course. So Scorpio, for those of you in which this is not an intimate romantic relationship, I'll be surprised, but if it's not, it's a friendship, it's an intimate connection. What else here with the Devil? Scorpio. You might have left one person for another as well. All right, so we have the Devil clarified by the Lovers, the Queen of Wands, and the Tower. Immediately what I get is there a fire sign, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, comes in and really shakes. If this isn't you leaving someone behind and you're still in a union, feels like there's a fire sign that comes in and really shakes something up, shakes the foundation of something. What I think happens here, Scorpio, honestly, feels like you're tempted to go back to your past person with the Lovers coming out. And I feel like you do. With the Queen of Wands, even though it's a bad decision, Queen of Wands is fearless. I feel like you're kind of in a mentality of, no, this is the right thing to do. I know what I'm doing. This is my divinely guided path. But doing so causes a tower moment. You have, if you return to an ex or a former intimate relationship, a friendship, a connection, if you return to it during Sagittarius season, I feel like the universe is going to come in real quickly during that interaction that you're having with that person and remind you exactly why you left them. I feel like there will be a swift reminder. For others of you, I kind of feel like there's someone that might come in the middle of Sagittarius season that really shakes your foundation, and you are very, very attracted to this person. And this person shows you a new path that you can go down. This is someone that I could see you, once you meet them, you possibly think about them obsessively. You have obsessive thoughts about them. You can't not think about them. They're on your mind day and night. But I think it's because they're showing you a new path. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands, the Empress. And there's something positive about this devil energy in the middle, because I say if it's an ex that you return to, I feel the universe lets you know why you shouldn't have. And if it's someone new that you are just so incredibly drawn to, you can't help but move towards this person, it's going to shake your foundation. I'm seeing this tower as showing you a new path, a new way to go. This Nine of Wands, I almost feel like for some of you, is you knowing that there's a new path that you can take, but having some fear from getting off the path that you're already on because you're at the last leg of something possibly. But you might, with the Five of Wands at the end, you might go for it and you might try a new path with a new person. Let's see. What is the Nine of Wands? What is the Nine of Wands? Because this might be someone that finally comes in and sees you, Scorpio. Five of Cups. Nine of Wands. The Hermit. Wow. Okay. Whatever happens with this devil energy, the devil, the lovers, the Queen of Wands, the Tower, it causes you to go into some sort of deep isolation. Your walls go up so quickly. Like you erect a very, like a 360 degree, just cement, not even a wall, like a circle, like a globe around yourself. You're just in it. We have three nines coming out here. Nine of Wands again, and the Hermit, which is also a 9. And then we have the Five of Cups. Right? We have the Five of Swords here. We have the Five of Wands here. There's something very unstable for you. I feel like there is a feeling during Sagittarius season like you are not on even ground. Like your footing isn't even. I would literally be careful about tripping and falling during Sagittarius season. Literally watch where you're walking, because it feels so unsteady. There's something very unsteady feeling in this season for you. So just, keep your eyes open. Five of Cups, Nine of Wands, the Hermit with the Nine of Swords. If this devil energy is someone you return to from the past, you are so hurt by what happens with this interaction with this other person that, like I said, you just isolate yourself completely. And I feel like you really go deep inside of yourself and try and figure out why you went back. You're really, you're looking to yourself for the answers. You're not looking anywhere else but inside of you. You're looking at yourself, your emotions, and the journeys that you've been on. I almost feel like there's a little bit of you becoming a detective in your own life. But Four of Wands, Four of Swords at the bottom, it's possible you block someone after this. You could, block them either on the phone, from contacting you, or just there's an energetic block that you put up. You will not return an energy that you were once very attracted to, but it's not the same anymore. And for those of you in which this is a new person that you are just so taken by and can't seem to get off your mind, that too causes your walls to go up. I don't think it's that the feelings are too much, but I think that they possibly trigger something from the past that you have not healed from, and you pull away from someone that you're very attracted to. I almost feel like you pull away in fear, Scorpio, because they might remind you too much of someone from the past. I don't know, but you pull away from this person. I feel like you're like, no, I'm just going to get hurt again. It's just going to be the same thing. And it doesn't always have to be, right? If it's a new person, if it's a new situation, it can be different. Even if they remind you of someone, or even if there's certain dynamics that remind you of someone from the past. If you can, somehow come to terms with that and make it work, if this new person is really wonderful. But then I almost see you saying to yourself, well, if I'm thinking obsessively about them, if I'm thinking so obsessively about them, then are they right for me? Then is this the right path to go down? I shouldn't even look at this path. I feel like you're really afraid of your emotions. And you're hiding your emotions from other people, but you yourself are drowning in them a little bit. What do we have for the Five of Wands? What do we have with the Five of Wands? The Magician, the Wheel, I'm not so... All right, Five of Wands with the Magician and the Wheel. We have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, with the Seven of Pentacles, Justice. For some of you, it feels like there's kind of a sneaky energy that is planning to be in competition with you. That's for some of you. For others of you, I feel like what this Five of Wands is at the end is that you, after this isolation energy right here, you manifest. It's like like, okay, I have all the tools. I feel like you give yourself a pep talk, Scorpio, and you pull yourself out of it. I don't feel like anyone else does that. I feel like you kind of say, okay, I have all the tools I need. I am powerful. Like, you remind yourself of how powerful you are, how magnetic you are, how you can make the changes that you want to see in your life. And I feel like you take the reins and you start doing that. And you do that simply by, it could be, like I said, as easy as simple as interacting again, because there is a period of isolation here. But I see you surrounding yourself with more people. Towards the end of Sagittarius season, there's something inside of you that knows that's what you need to do. So you start putting yourself out there again. But it's very planned. This is not spontaneous. Okay. We're going to end the reading, Scorpio, with 3 astrology oracle cards to provide a little more insight and guidance for Scorpio placements, please. Oh, yeah, there's Virgo. Yeah, remember I mentioned there was that similar message in Virgo's reading about having to leave behind a child? So if you do have if you have Virgo in your chart, Scorpio, I would suggest going and watching that Virgo reading. See if there might be a message there for you as well. We have the Sun coming out, and we have Pisces. All right, it's the Sun, Leo energies. We have Virgo, Leo, and Pisces. So you could have some of those placements in your natal chart. They could be significant to you. You could have someone with a Virgo or Pisces Sun also in your immediate energy. Right, and if you do know your birth chart, you could check where Virgo sits. What house do you have Virgo in? Could offer some insight. We have the serving of others, the details of, and do what you must do. I'm honestly feeling kind of like, well, we have Virgo over here, right? We have the Hermit coming out over here. But I feel like this Virgo energy almost belongs right before the Six of Swords, because I feel like part of the reason that you had to leave behind a situation that you know you can't or shouldn't return to is because you were doing too much serving of others. And so you did what you had to do, which was leave the situation behind. And part of that I feel like had to do with paying attention to the details. Here we have the Sun. The creation of, the gaining of respect for or from, things brought to life or light. Well, we've got this Queen of Wands is fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And then we have the Nine of Wands coming out twice, which is Sagittarius energy. We have Five of Wands is Leo as well. We have the Two of Wands, Aries. So we do have some fire represented here. And the wheel, Leo is on the wheel card as well. So are you, Scorpio. And the Tower is your energy. This could have to do with the Leo or Gemini. Leo, Gemini, or Capricorn. This Devil energy. Things brought to life or light. It feels like this kind of belongs with that Queen of Wands energy. Because the Queen of Wands, I feel like that's what happens. Is there's some... because of a fearless decision that's made, whether it was a, quote, right or wrong decision, a good one or a bad one, that doesn't matter. It was a fearless decision. That's the part that matters. And because of the fearlessness and the courage that this decision took, that's what causes a Tower moment. Something is brought to light by this Queen of Wands energy, whether that is someone else that you're interacting with or that's an energy that you take on, right? That you decide to make a bold, courageous, fearless move that exposes something. And then we have Pisces, your dreams, your idealization of, be a part of something overwhelming. I feel like this energy almost belongs right here with this Nine of Wands, because I feel like you are part of something overwhelming, but it's your own emotions, right? Pisces is another water sign energy. And I feel like part of why you're delving so deep into yourself here is because you idolized someone, right? You put someone on a pedestal. The Tower, part of the meaning of the Tower is something being taken off of a pedestal and brought down to earth. It's made real. So that could be part of your pulling away. Something is made, there's a very real realization, and it knocks something off of a pedestal and kind of causes you to look at your dreams and how you idolize certain people or situations, right? If that applies to you. All right, Scorpios, this is what I've got for you. I hope it helped, resonated, offered some guidance for Sagittarius season. I will be back doing the moon cycle readings, so keep an eye out for those. I hope to see you there. Like and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day.